Before we start today's match, we'd like to make an announcement that the concession stand is every item is $1. So make sure you swing by the concession stand and pick you something up. $1 night here at the concession stand. And now you're starting 11 for your Vilonia Eagles. Playing keeper wearing number 97, Houston Frazier. Number 12, Sam Juarez. Number 7, Sam Kaufman. Number 8, Braden Solomon. Number 13, Zach Ussery. Number 6, Clint Slicer. Number 10, Griffin McCrory. Number 11, Victor Garza. Number 5, Ethan Partridge. Number 26, Noah Ortega. And number 16, Ryan Hale. It's all right. You're not hurting my feelings. Can you help me erase this?
All right. Good afternoon, all those listening. We've played the national anthem. We've announced the starting lineups, and ESTEM's taking the field, and Vilonia's on their way out after they break. And for those who couldn't hear through the loudspeaker, starting 11 for Vilonia. Houston Frazier is playing keeper. Your back line is going to be Sam Juarez, Sam Kaufman, and Braden Solomon. Your midfielders are going to be Zach Ussery, Clint Slicer. Midfield, also in the midfield, Griffin McCrory and Victor Garza. You up front, you'll have Ethan Partridge, Noah Ortega, and Ryan Hale. It looks like Vilonia has chose to start with the ball, and referees getting both teams out on the field. Checks with one ref, or one keeper. The other keeper checks with his AR. And we're off. So, starting 11 for Vilonia. There's actually a minor change in the starting 11 from the starting 11 provided me for announcement. Your keeper will be Houston Frazier. Your back line will be Sam Kaufman, Sam Juarez, and Braden Solomon. In the mid, you'll have Clint Slicer, Zach Ussery, Victor Garza, Griffin McCrory. You'll have Ethan Partridge and Jance Martin playing your wings, and up top will be Ryan Hale. We're here for the regular season finale. Good through 16. Isn't called off. Ryan's got a one-on-one and just shanks it left. Good opportunity there by Vilonia, unable to finish, but probably a good start to this match. Go get aggressive from the get-go and just misses. And we'll have a goal kick coming up for ESTEM. Bologna looks to possess. Juarez gets the ball over to Kaufman. A bit big of a touch, but Kaufman able to come away with it. Kaufman gets to McCrory. McCrory drops it back to Ussery. Ussery back to Kaufman. Kaufman a little bit too strong on that touch, and ESTEM has the ball going the other way. Throw-in coming for ESTEM. Ball deflected by a couple different players, ultimately wrangled up by Braden Solomon. Solomon tries to get the ball up to McCrory. He does. All right, we have a through ball. Pressure there by Hale. But ESTEM's able to wrangle that ball. but their attempt to get the ball down the sideline goes into touch, and we'll have a throw in for Vilonia. Entering this regular season finale, ESTEM enters today's match 1-14 on the season, 1-14 in conference. And that's ninth. That's good for ninth in the 5A Central. And Vilonia enters tonight's match 11-5-1 on the season, 10-5 in conference, and they have locked up the 3 seed in the 5A Central. They'll be heading off to state next week, representing the 5A Central as the 3 seed. Who they're playing, I think, is going to come down to a match tonight. We'll try and figure out get some more insight on what's going on there, and get that out to you as soon as we know something. Solomon there with the stop of the attack. Partridge settles the ball, and there's a through ball to Garza. Garza is alone. Top of the box. Shot deflected by the keeper straight to Clint Slicer. Slicer hammers over, sends it wide left. Vilonia up to 3 straight good opportunities against ESTEM, unable to convert any of them. "36 minutes left in this first half." That centering touch gathered by McCrory. McCrory flips the ball up, flicks it in the air to Partridge. Partridge is on, tries to head it. Can't get enough behind it, right to the keeper's hand. That's going to be a save for ESTEM's keeper, and ESTEM's going to look to go the other way. That ball takes a bounce around midfield, and Kaufman's there to get a foot under it. It's floated high, lands in the eagle, and ESTEM has the ball. ESTEM attacking. ESTEM gets fouled just outside the box, around the 10-yard line, so ESTEM will be lining up for direct kick about 20 yards out. Let's see what ESTEM does with their first real opportunity of the night. Let's see. Touch, ball's flicked high over the upright, no good. And Vilonia will have a goal kick. We really want to thank our friends from ESTEM for making it up here tonight so we can have one more regular season match. The girls were unable to make it, so ESTEM girls were unable to make it, so Vilonia girls took the forfeit, and they in the regular season 9-9 on the season, 8-8 in conference, and they just missed the state playoff in the 5th seed. During that goal kick restart, we did have a substitution for Vilonia. Into the match for Vilonia is Abbott Mitchell, and leaving is Ryan Hale. Hale with a good opportunity, just missing on that breakaway earlier, and now it's Mitchell's turn to see what he can do. Slicer gets the ball down the line. Abbott's able to save it, but flicks it up, and the ball goes out the baseline. Wait, no, it's a goal kick. Yeah, I think there's some confusion there by the goalie. I think he thought that ball went out on the sideline. Abbott got to it. He just unable to control it and do anything with it, and it'll be a goal kick for ESTEM. Touched by ESTEM, played by Slicer off the air to McCrory. McCrory, bit too much. Ball sails high over the goal, and it'll be another goal kick for ESTEM. Goal kick played by McCrory with a beautiful touch to, what a bang up 1-2-3 play there. That's McCrory to Garza to Abbott Mitchell for the goal. I'll be right back in a second.
Goal for Vilonia, Abbott Mitchell. With the assist from Garza, right? Garza gets the assist.
So Abbott Mitchell puts Vilonia up 1-0 here, 33 minutes remaining in the first half. Vilonia off to a little bit quicker start tonight than they were last night, and that's a good thing. And ESTEM down one on the. It was a really great combination play there. McCrory makes a beautiful pass to Garza in the box, and Garza, seeing the pressure, centers it to Abbott, and Abbott alone in the box, buries it, hits the back of the net. ESTEM restarts, but Vilonia is able to depossess quickly. Garza here to Partridge. Partridge, my camera work's not doing you justice, but he was off. He was definitely off in that situation, and so we'll have a restart for ESTEM around the 25-yard line. Big touch by ESTEM, settled at the 40, and now they look to play the middle or the far sideline, trying to get through past there. Solomon and Kaufman all over it, and Kaufman kicks the ball into the parking lot, right into the back of a truck. Throw in coming for ESTEM. ESTEM centers it. ESTEM player deflects it back out, and Kaufman tries to clear. Ball around the around the top of the arc. Slicer Scorpion kicks that one out, and Garza and Partridge. Ball pretty pass by Partridge. Abbott was onside. Now it's just a foot race between Abbott and Mitchell. He centers it, gets it. Tries to get a Zach Usser. Usser can't get under control. ESTEM's going the other way. Bologna's getting some opportunities. They just got to figure out a way to finish here. Kaufman first to the ball, gets it back up, but it's straight to an ESTEM player. Now Kaufman takes a shot. Okay, maybe it wasn't a shot, but that ball is played into the box. And Garza taking advantage of a defender there. He's got some hustle, gets the ball into the box, but no one's with him. But the clear goes straight to Partridge. Partridge back to Garza. Garza surveying, centering, trying to get it to Mitchell. Mitchell not there, but McCrory just misses running that down the corner. It's going to be an ESTEM throw-in. Throw in for ESTEM. They possess around the 40, played the ball to the Eagle, and they look to run. Big through pass, but just a little too big as Frazier's able to run that down before anyone's able to get to it. Frazier with the punt. Ball played by an ESTEM player at the 45, and there's a turn by ESTEM. ESTEM looking to attack. Solomon and Juarez are there. Touched by ESTEM. Not a bad shot, just a little too high. And we'll have a goal kick coming for Vilonia. Just under 30 minutes remaining here in the first half of this match. Vilonia holding on to a 1-0 lead. And a goal kick coming. Kaufman. Low line drive, deflected off an ESTEM foot. McCrory gets the ball up to Garza. Garza plays the ball wide to Slicer. Slicer takes a look. And a little bit of confusion, and ESTEM comes out with it. I think people are expecting Garza to be called offside, but the far side fullback was 5 yards behind everybody, and so. But regardless, play continues. ESTEM looking to attack. Juarez and Slicer there. Freeze up in the box. Solomon's there, trying to get a shot. He gets the ball out to, Solomon does some good footwork, gets the ball out to Martin. Martin up to McCrory. McCrory trying to get the sideline to Mitchell. Mitchell flips it down the line. Usry's there to pressure. Waiting for a signal. They give the ball to ESTEM. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Ball goes to ESTEM. Oh, they're trying to find a ball to restart. Okay. So, I feel like, ESTEM throw. Straight to McCrory. McCrory flicks it over Slicer to Partridge. Partridge trying to get a centering up to Garza. ESTEM looking to return the favor, but unsuccessful. Partridge now flicks it over, and Garza Well, no, but it's Mitchell. Mitchell runs onto it. ESTEM with pressure from Mitchell. Mitchell and ESTEM collide. Mitchell comes out with it. Mitchell at the top of the box. Mitchell flicks it forward to Garza. Garza, flicks it right into the keeper. ESTEM trying to clear Partridge stops, but they do come out with it. And now ESTEM's got the ball around the midfield line, one-on-one here between, a couple ESTEM players off there, but regardless, ball is picked up by Frazier in the box. Just on the edge of the box, but he was in the box. And Frazier gets the ball out to Martin. Martin and ESTEM fighting for the ball. Ball played up to the box. Kaufman runs it down, keeps it from going out. Tries to flip the ball up to Usry just a little bit too much. And now ESTEM's trying to settle about the 20. Flicks the ball over the defender. Now ESTEM's alone in the box. Little miscommunication there by the keeper and by Frazier and Kaufman. Frazier just goes to try to clear it. Instead, goes up and out baseline. That's going to be a corner kick coming for ESTEM. Mets looking to try and equalize here with just under 27 minutes remaining in the first half. Thumbs up from the ESTEM player. Big looping kick over everyone's head except for Sam Kaufman, who plays the ball out to Abbott Mitchell. Abbott with the flick up to Garza. Garza settles it up to Zach Usry. Zach with the one-on-one. Flicks it into the keeper. And ESTEM recovers. Just needed to get a little bit under that to get under a sliding keeper. Oh, keeper start straight to Garza. Garza unable to control, and ESTEM's going the other way. Solomon there to deflect. And McCrory wrangles up the ball, drops it to Kaufman. Kaufman to Slicer. No pressure so far from ESTEM, and Slicer gets the ball to Usry. Makes his run down the line, back to Slicer. Slicer now on the inside touch. He tries to finish and sends the ball wide left. Just a little bit too much on all these touches. All right, into the match now. We have a substitution during this goal kick for Vilonia. Into the match is number 18, Davin Partridge. It looks like Sam Wars is going to come take a seat. Looks like Sam Kaufman's going to take the near side, and Jance Martin's going to drop to the far side fullback. And once play resumes, it'll be a goal kick for the Mets. McCrory plays the goal kick out of the air, and after a couple more loose touches, Vilonia does regain possession. And now we got Garza. Hammers it through the goalie's hands. That's goal for Vilonia. Vilonia goes up 2-0.
Goal for Vilonia, Victor Garza.
And Vilonia goes up 2-0, and ESTEM restarts the ball. That is Victor Garza's 25th goal of the season. And ESTEM restarts, but Vilonia quickly wins the ball back. You got Partridge on this far sideline, drops the ball to Usry. ESTEM comes crashing, but Usry able to maintain possession. Gets the ball back to Martin. Pressure comes from ESTEM. And now the ball is over to Kaufman. Kaufman turns, touches up to Partridge. Partridge to Slicer. Back to Partridge. Partridge up to Garza. Garza just outside the box, flicks it over to Mitchell. Mitchell misses, but Davin Partridge is there. Davin Partridge finishes. Goal for Vilonia. They go up 3.
Goal for Vilonia, Davin Partridge.
So Davin Partridge on the assist by Victor Garza. Victor sent the ball across. It went through Abbott's legs, and Davin finishes. So good team play there by Vilonia. Going up 3-0, 24-15 remaining in this first half. Just over 24 minutes remaining in this first half. Vilonia has gone up now 3-0 on a couple of quick goals in the last couple of minutes. Oh, sorry, I lost Sonny and lost track of the ball. Back in the ESTEM third, and Davin Partridge takes a big hit on an ESTEM player, and ultimately Vilonia comes out with it. Ussery getting the ball down the sideline, tries to get to Partridge. Partridge plays it off his foot into touch, and ESTEM's going to have a throw incoming. High throw by ESTEM. Collision, fighting for that ball until Kaufman gets his foot under it, sends a high flyer to about midfield. And loose ball. ESTEM comes up with it. ESTEM plays the ball up, and they look to turn. Kaufman's there, the pressure. Oh, over under Solomon. And now ESTEM with a shot, but wide right. Wide right. Frazier watches that one sail out, and we'll have a goal kick coming for Vilonia. 3-0 with just under 23 minutes remaining as Kaufman prepares to take this goal kick. Ball played up and over the back line of ESTEM. Partridge tries to get to it, just misses, and it'll be an ESTEM throw. Great run there by Partridge, just unable to get under control. Loose ball. Oh, play on awarded. Ussery gets the ball after big touch to get the ball through Ussery, but that ball is on. Yeah, he signals on. Garza in the box. Buries it. Garza scores his second goal of the game to put Vilonia up 4-0.
Goal for Vilonia, Victor Garza.
That is Garza's 26th goal of the season. So that goal is Victor Garza's 26th goal of the season and the 18th assist of the season for Griffin McCrory. ESTEM gets the ball, sends it down the sideline off of Partridge, and ESTEM has a throw. Partridge pressuring the ESTEM player, drop, a little too aggressive there, and ref calls a foul. Davin is a little bit smaller in stature, so he's able to get away with a little bit more sometimes. But that one, apparently, just enough for the ref to worry about it. That ball played into the box and off the head of Kaufman. And Partridge is fighting three different ESTEM players for the ball. And still, we got a three-man scrum. And it ultimately, Griffin McCrory tries to play it up, but it's off an ESTEM player off his face. And somehow Vilonia still gets it. That ball, that clear by Martin, deflected by ESTEM. That's breather for everybody. And Vilonia has a throw. Solomon flicks the ball up over the ESTEM line. ESTEM gets a header on it, and Partridge is able to get there, but a collision with an ESTEM player sends the ball to midfield. ESTEM possesses. Yep. And foul called on Vilonia. That's Slicer and number 0 for ESTEM. We're fighting for the ball, and I'm assuming, I think I saw Slicer wrap his hand around there, and I'm assuming that's what got the foul call. Direct kick coming for ESTEM. Around the 32-yard line. Ooh, low line drive. Whoa. Kaufman dangerous there. Puts his head down to try and get it on. Almost grabs a foot instead. ESTEM does get a shot off, but it's not a lot of power, and Frazier's there. Frazier quickly gets the ball out to Slicer. Slicer looking, gets the ball up to Partridge. Partridge with pressure from behind, gets the ball to McCrory. McCrory flips the ball up. And it gets past the back line, and now it's Garza. Garza by himself into the box. Far post, nails it. Nails it. Garza gets his hat trick. That's Garza's third goal, his 27th goal of the season. And with that goal, he has tied the single season scoring record in Vilonia soccer, boys soccer. Goal for Vilonia. Victor Garza. Okay, I'm just being informed that with McCrory's McCrory had the assist there. That's McCrory's 19th assist of the season. So just to give everyone at home who's watching at home notice, that is Victor has now tied the single season scoring record for Vilonia boys, and Griffin McCrory has tied the single season assist record for Vilonia boys. So if those two can manage to line up one more time, they're going to both be single season record holders for Vilonia. ESTEM still trying to play, still pressuring, ball cleared out. Mitchell wins the ball, and Partridge is going down the sideline. Partridge in full speed. He's in a foot race, drops back. Now he centers it, deflected off an ESTEM player to keep Garza on line. Stops, hammers off an ESTEM player, and ESTEM comes out of it. Ussery tried to get to it, just three defenders on him, unable to do anything. Garza was probably inches away there from setting the school record. ESTEM now attacking on the sideline. Martin with some pressure. Into the box. And Solomon clears it. Partridge onto the ball. Tries to send this ball up across to the other Partridge, and it was picked off by ESTEM. ESTEM sends it up. Martin there to fight for it, but ESTEM comes away with it. ESTEM slowing things down for a minute. I just realized my clock never started after the last goal. So everyone knows at home, we just hit the 18 minutes remaining in the first half mark. And loose ball, collision. ESTEM wins that one. But Vilonia gets the ball right back. Ussery gets it to Slicer. Slicer unable to control it, and the ball gets back to ESTEM. ESTEM on the far wing looking to attack. ESTEM flicks the ball. They're near the box. Ball flipped in. Looks for a centering pass, but no one there for ESTEM, and Partridge is going to just run this down, and he's going to have a throw. We have a whistle here. Vilonia's going to make a substitution into the match. We got Davin Partridge will be leaving the field and being replaced by Junior Garza. So from now on, when I say Partridge, I mean Ethan. And from now on, when I say Garza, you're going to have to guess. Throw in coming for Vilonia. ESTEM taking advantage of that stoppage, too, for get a substitution. It is a bit warmer of a day out there. And so you would expect to maybe see a few more substitutions. Kaufman does a quick drop back to Solomon. Solomon gets the ball back to Kaufman, and Kaufman to Slicer, and now Slicer up to McCrory. McCrory touches around, just loses a little bit of possession on it, but Partridge is there. Nope, doesn't matter. Ball's back to ESTEM. Vilonia really working on trying to get ball possession there around the 50 and then make a good flick on to get an attack. This ESTEM's playing a high press, and if you time it right, it becomes a one-on-one situation. Okay, we got McCrory. McCrory flicks up to Garza. Okay, potential. Garza into the box. Shot deflected off. That should be a corner kick. Yeah, so Garza shot deflected off the keeper, and then the ESTEM player trying to clear it out the baseline puts it off of the crossbar, and the result is a corner kick for Vilonia, and that's McCrory going over to the corner. And I feel like I know what the play that's drawn up here is. I would be shocked if this is anything other than Griffin trying to get it to Victor. High. It's over Griffin, but Kaufman's still almost able to get a foot on it. And ball rolls out the baseline. That's going to be a goal kick for ESTEM. me try and get my clock caught up here. Big touch by ESTEM. Deflected off Abbott at midfield. ESTEM settles the ball. Usry pressuring. Usry and Junior Garza on defense. And big touch by ESTEM. That's I think, I can't tell if that was a shot attempt or a play on, but it's just too much either way. Not online. Okay, we got Partridge. Partridge with the big touch. He's over everybody. I don't think Garza is going to get that. The question is anyone else making a run? The answer is no. ESTEM tracks it down just outside at the top, outside corner of the box. And now they're looking to, Mitchell comes up, saves that ball for Vilonia. Tries to center it over to either McCrory or Partridge. Gets it to McCrory. McCrory flips it over to Partridge. Partridge up to Garza. Garza back to McCrory. Back to Griff. To Victor. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Usry points at Garza. That McCrory to Garza goal is a double record setter. Guys, I'll be right back. I got to let the crowd know about this one.
That goal by Victor Garza is his 28th of the season. That is now a Vilonia single-season scoring record. That assist by Griffin McCrory is his 20th of the season. That is the single-season assist record, breaking the record of Kevin Perez.
All right, back to action, guys. So I think the ref was getting mad with me for a lot of extra talking, but I don't really care. All right, so we're. All right, so sorry, camera work. I'm trying to get my clock back under control. Okay, so long story short, Vilonia picked off the restart, fouled just outside the box. McCrory almost makes the restart. Garza almost gets it back, but it ends up in the keeper's hands, and the ball gets out to midfield. And now Vilonia had a throw in, and ESTEM does end up getting possession. So 13-24 remaining in the first half. Or just under 13-24 remaining in the first half. I'm like 3 or 4 seconds off here, guys, and I go ahead and apologize. That Vilonia is up 6-0 now, so we are in sportsmanship zone. So hopefully I don't get the clock off anymore. McCrory, oh no. McCrory to Garza. Garza has to take a touch. They're there. Garza takes another shot. ESTEM's keeper stops the ball. And there's a great save there by the ESTEM goalie. So for those who didn't hear, Victor's 28th goal of the season and Griffin's 20th assist of the season, they are now both single-season record holders in their respective fields. Garza up to Mitchell. Mitchell in the box. Nothing called. And ball down the sideline picked up by Martin, settled by Usry. That's the only thing I could think of. Solomon. Ref played a lot of physical play there, but eventually ball gets to a restart. Kaufman takes it. Slicer looking to do something with it. Now Slicer's coming down the sideline. Slicer trying to flick it up to, I'm assuming, Mitchell. Mitchell wasn't quite in on the run, and now ESTEM's looking to go the other way. Garza's able there to track it down. ESTEM tries to clear. That's blocked by McCrory. Junior Garza tries to send it, and Mitchell comes out with it. He had an opportunity to go the other way. Instead, gets the ball back to Partridge. Partridge is now into the box. He's trying to center it. McCrory tries to run it down, just unable to. Good idea there by Partridge, just unable to execute. This is going to be a goal kick for the ESTEM Mets. Soft restart there by ESTEM, and they're able to clear the pressure of Abbott Mitchell. And ESTEM's attack gathered up by Houston Frazier at the top of the box. Slicer turns around, sends it up to Partridge on the sideline. Partridge continues his run down the sideline, and ball played out by ESTEM. And we'll have a Vilonia throw in here around the 10. Partridge gets the ball into Garza. Garza turns, tries to, I think he's trying to get out to Partridge, but now I think his opportunity is there. He'll flicks it back to Partridge. Partridge centers, played off an ESTEM foot. Garza's there. Garza to McCrory, and keeper gets a hand on it, deflects out, but it unable to finish there, but they now have a corner kick. 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. And the sun is now just beating down at eye level for me. So if I start sounding out of breath, it's the mixture of the excitement of this game and the sun beating down on me. McCrory in the corner, hand up. Line drive, off of an ESTEM foot, tried to clear, and it is cleared, but Slicer's there to run it down, drops to Martin. All the way drop, Frazier up at the 30. ESTEM pressures now, a little too late though. Frazier to Martin, Martin to Slicer. And Slicer draws the foul call. What? I guess Slicer braced for the impact, and the ref saw the impact coming, knew that they instituted it, and Garza gets the ball into the box. McCrory just unable to get a foot on it. I'm still trying to figure out what happened there, but during this goal kick, ESTEM is going to take advantage and get a couple of substitutions in. I still kind of in shock how, I don't know. Yep. Goal kick played back by ESTEM. Oof. Oof. We have a momentary. Okay, yeah. So during this throw in for Vilonia, ESTEM played the ball out but was unable to get it into play. We have a throw in here around midfield for Vilonia. During the stoppage and play, Junior Garza is going to leave the game, and number 16, Ryan Hale, is going to enter in his place. Kaufman's got the throw. Low line drive to Mitchell. Mitchell drops it all the way back to Solomon. Solomon to Martin. Martin to Solomon. Over to Kaufman. Vilonia looking for an opportunity for a run. Let's see, Solomon plays that ball up. Partridge able to get to it, but ESTEM centers. Loose ball. Ussery comes up with it. Ussery playing the ball out wide, and step over, gets past the defender, keeps the ball in play. Now he's into the box. Ussery into the box, trying to center it to Garza. Ball still there, and ESTEM finally does clear. And ESTEM settles around the 30 and looks to go the other way. Number 5, I believe, for ESTEM. A little behind on that pass. ESTEM is able to get the ball. He had to come back to it, but he got it. And centering pass picked off by Slicer. Slicer up to McCrory. McCrory up to Garza. Garza center to Mitchell. Mitchell by himself flips it over the keeper's hands, and the Vilonia goes up on the goal by Abbott Mitchell.
Goal for Vilonia, Abbott Mitchell.
All right, after the restart, on this restart, there is a substitution for Vilonia. Abbott Mitchell comes off, and it looks like Sean O'Brien is taking his place in the field. The Sean O'Brien is taking. Someone's going to have to remind Sean you can't stand in the middle circle on a restart for the other team, though. He makes his way out. And Vilonia up 7-0. And Ryan Hale also got back on his side. Whistle blows. ESTEM restarts. Drops to their back line. Sean O'Brien there to hustles there to pressure. Ball played up to Kaufman. Partridge unable to get there. Throw in for ESTEM. Yeah, that's an ESTEM. That was off Kaufman, and neither one of them got to it in time. So this is going to be a throw in for ESTEM. ESTEM plays the ball in. Two-man game, deflected off Partridge. We're going to do it again. Ball dropped to the back line. Solomon has it. Looks to center. Through Ussery. Ussery to, yeah. McCrory to O'Brien. O'Brien a little too anxious there. Makes his run a little early. Called for the offside. You can tell that in Sean's former life, he's a keeper. He just unable to time that run. And we'll have a restart here for ESTEM. Hale skies to the air to get that ball, plays it back to Martin. Martin up to McCrory. McCrory loses the ball. ESTEM's got the ball, looking to attack. Solomon, misses with the stab. ESTEM tries to get in the box. Kaufman's unable to clear it. And ESTEM now trying to flick the ball, and Kaufman does end up running through. Gets the ball, flicks it out to Partridge. Partridge looked ready to run, but he had to wait for the ball to get there. Now he's centering this to McCrory. ESTEM just steps in front of it. And Ussery fighting for it. Gets the ball and flick through. Now it's O'Brien. O'Brien making the run, but ESTEM able to center it. And ESTEM looking to attack. Ball past the midfield, but the back line is there. Kaufman coming out wide, controlling. Drops his ball back to Solomon. Solomon drops the ball back to Frazier. Frazier sends the ball back up to Kaufman. Kaufman to Solomon. Solomon dekes like he's going to Kaufman. Instead, goes by himself, goes past two defenders, and then shoots the ball down the line. Garza's on. Garza's on. O'Brien's running with him. Garza puts it off to O'Brien. O'Brien fit. Oh! O'Brien just misses his chip shot wide left. There'll be a goal kick. And during this goal kick restart, Ethan Partridge leaving the game, replaced by number 26, Noah Ortega. Restart here by ESTEM. Vilonia able to win the ball back around the 35-yard line. Corey has the ball on the far sideline. Tries to get a ball up to Hale. Hale wrangles it in. Hale coming across. Centers the ball up to Garza. Garza, touch. He's trying to get it to Ortega, but Ortega was off, and he knew it. And Vilonia, instead, the ball gets played out. We eventually saw it. Yeah, 26 was off. Yep, no Ortega's off. And so CR finally sees it, and it'll be a restart here for the Mets around just the top of the box, I believe, or just inside the box. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Vilonia up 7-0. Big touch by ESTEM. Played by ESTEM around the 45, but straight to Clint Slicer. Slicer sends the ball up to O'Brien. O'Brien mistimes his touch, gallops over the ball, and it'll be a goal kick for ESTEM. Well, if Ethan Partridge's most embarrassing moment was the many missed goals of his birthday, his junior year, we may have a new one for Sean O'Brien. Restart for ESTEM. Played by McCrory. Touch, touch. Tries to get it outside to O'Brien. ESTEM's there, though. Garza has it. Drops his ball back to Slicer. Slicer flips it up into the box. And Hale runs it down. Hale comes through. Hale into the box. Centers it to Garza. Flicks the ball up to O'Brien. O'Brien flicks it, but the keeper. Good shot by O'Brien. Better save by the keeper. Keeper diving save. 34 seconds remaining. Solomon up to Hale. Kaufman trying to get the ball out to Ortega, but Eastem's there to get the ball. Eastem trying to do something in the last 15 seconds, and they got a Solomon's there to slow things down. 7 seconds remaining. Eastem's got the ball on the outside wing and in an offside position. And I hear the halftime bell, and your score at halftime, Vilonia 7, Eastem 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the remainder of this match. All right. The halftime bell is rang. 20 minutes put on the clock. Vilonia up 7-0, so we will only play a 20-minute second half. No stopping of the clock, so I shouldn't screw up the clock the second half, but weirder things have happened. Let's see. Starting in the second half for Vilonia, that is. Wow. Hold on, it's going to take me a minute to figure out who everyone is. Is that Julio Sanchez in goal? Julio Sanchez in goal. I see Kaysen Martin out there. I see Carter Reed. I see Gage Pope, Edwin Valencia, Trevor Taylor Seaver or Siver, Jonas Smith, uh, Charlie Polcar, Tadao Pittman, Josue Navarro, and I think that's Michael Martin. East Kaysen was one of the first ones I said, I think. Sorry, I've got everyone up here helping me trying to identify. So it's Sanchez in goal, Kaysen Martin, Carter Reed, Edwin Valencia, Michael Martin, Gage Pope, Taylor Siver, Jonah Smith, Josue Navarro, Tadao Pittman, and Charlie Polcar. This is Vilonia's future out on the field as we play this second half. ESTEM possessing the ball extremely well here. That ball gets back past the line, but Valencia is able to get it. Valencia flicks it through, and now Kaysen Martin gets the ball, gets it up to Seaver. I apologize if I'm messing up these names. I really do. ESTEM flicks on, but the player's offside, and we'll have a indirect restart for Vilonia. Carter Reed will take this restart for Vilonia. 18 minutes remaining. Big touch, up and over. Oh, nope. Headed off an ESTEM player at midfield. Pope trying to get the ball, but ESTEM is packing the middle of the field. Hard to get by anybody. ESTEM possessing, looking for a through pass. Kaysen Martin comes up with it. Martin with no pressure, centers the ball up to Siver. Back to Martin. Martin up to Dow Pittman, unable to control that, and ESTEM comes away with it. Big touch by ESTEM. Past Reed, but Sanchez is there for Vilonia to pick that one up. Julio with a quick restart. And Vilonia looking to play this ball down the far sideline. Smith with the run. Good touches. Plays it on to Polcar. Polcar drops this ball back to Smith. Smith centering to Tadao. Oh, Pittman had Polcar if he'd gotten a foot on it. And, he comes through with it anyway. So Pittman's got the ball. Oh, ESTEM just stabs it away. Vilonia with a good opportunity there, just unable to get past that last defender. Loose ball playing down the sideline. ESTEM flicks it through. Pope eventually gets it up, trying to get to Pittman. And loose ball. Polcar fighting for it. And Smith tries to center it, but ESTEM is there. Smith trying to slow things down, get it to the other side of the field. Oh, ESTEM unable to get it by Josue Navarro there. Okay, well, 4 minutes into this half, and I see that I'm going to have to do a whole lot more announcing here in a second. Slide tackle by ESTEM. Ball goes out, and okay. Throw in or restart for Vilonia? It's a restart, yeah, so he did call a foul there. Martin is on the spot to take this touch. Hand up. Ball flicked up, floating over everyone's head, and ESTEM centers it. Pope is there, plays Tries to play it out wide to Smith, but it's picked off by ESTEM. ESTEM's going the other way. Big run by ESTEM, and Valencia tries to send that ball into the parking lot. It gets knocked down. It'll be a throw in for ESTEM. Vilonia apparently running low on balls as people are having to chase things down. 15 minutes remaining of the running clock. ESTEM has the throw. Ball in. ESTEM settles, turns. Valencia's there for pressure. Pope punches it away. Ball still in trouble, though. And Vilonia comes out with it. Tries to get it up to Navarro. Josue chasing it down, but ESTEM able to beat him. ESTEM with a rocket shot. Good shot. Ball sent wide. And we have a stoppage in play. And into the game for Vilonia is Houston Frazier, Case Bird, Braden Solomon, Sam Kaufman, Zach Usry, Victor Garza, Clint Slicer, Griffin McCrory, Sean O'Brien, and Ethan Partridge. And Frazier will take this goal kick for Vilonia. 14 minutes remaining on a running clock. Vilonia still up 7-0. Quick touch out to Solomon. Martin's out there too. To Garza. Garza with some fancy footwork, gets the ball out wide to Kaufman. Kaufman helping start with the run, flicks the ball up to O'Brien, who is off from the get-go. O'Brien off. The AR raises her flag quickly. There may have been a case that there were multiple Vilonia players who were onside who could have got to that first, but AR's call is AR's call, and ESTEM with a restart. Uh-oh. Bird able to get a foot on it, but straight to an ESTEM player who shoots, and Frazier picks up the save. 13 minutes remaining. Quick restart to Bird. Bird out to Kaufman. Kaufman trying to get to McCrory, and ESTEM comes away with it. And Solomon there quickly to get the ball, sends it up to Usry. Usry is going down the sideline. Usry to Slicer. Slicer's on. Slicer's alone. Slicer into the box. Hammers. Hits the back of the net. Clock doesn't stop. Slicer scores his goal on the assist from Zach Usry. That's Usry to Slicer. Vilonia goes up 8-0.
Goal, Vilonia, Clinton Slicer.
That goal brought to you by Clint Slicer, care of Zach Usry. Vilonia goes up 8-0. 12 minutes remaining on a running clock. Restart. ESTEM. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, ESTEM making sure everyone's out there. Whistle's blown and the restart happens. Looks like there was some confusion on the ESTEM side, but here we are. We're back at it. ESTEM attacking. Turns. Gets the ball. Centered up. He looks to shoot. Deflected off Solomon, but ESTEM maintains possession. ESTEM high outside the box, plays the ball wide. For ESTEM. Tries to center. That's off Martin's back. And we'll have a throw in for ESTEM here inside the box. ESTEM throw into the box, off the head of Kaufman, straight to an ESTEM player, flicks it back into the box. Solomon off his head, off his knee. ESTEM maintains possession. Ball centered. Case Bird sends it out, and now Partridge gets the ball up to Slicer. Slicer from the other side. Sends a big touch. This time it's Slicer to Usry, but ESTEM able to get to it, maybe? Yeah, ESTEM's able to get to it. And now we're coming the other way with ESTEM. Solomon has to run this down, play it out, and ESTEM will have a throw coming in. Substitutions for ESTEM and Vilonia during this stoppage. Into the match. Into the match, playing keeper. Junior Garza. Houston Frazier gets the standing ovation coming off the field with under 10 minutes remaining. Big throw, ESTEM gets the ball, misses the header, but they're able to set the ball top of the key. Turns. Ball gets flicked out wide. Centered ball off the heel of Bird. Kaufman and Partridge try to win the ball, and ESTEM comes away with it. ESTEM tries to get into the box. Kaufman stops two different players, and now he's got the ball. He gets it down to Slicer. Slicer tries to stop and go. Ball is out off Vilonia. Throw in coming. ESTEM throw from just inside the 50-yard line here of the ESTEM side. Sorry. Ball settled by ESTEM and then hammered by Kaufman. It's now ball dropped. O'Brien pressuring. ESTEM able to get to it, though. ESTEM centers the ball up. Sideways pass. ESTEM gets the ball. Just gets tripped up on it. Now he has to drop and reset, wait for the rest of his teammates. Big touch, big shot, but just too big. Ball goes over the upright, and that'll be a goal kick for Vilonia. Ref raises his flag. It will be another substitution in for Vilonia. Into the match is number 19, Abbott Mitchell, replacing number 3, Case Bird. And now we'll have a goal kick coming from Junior. Go ahead and apologize. The camera work's not been great tonight. A, it's me, and B, the sun is in my eye, so I'm having a little bit trouble trying to get everything kosher here. Garza starts the ball. Solomon to Martin. Martin back to Solomon. Big touch now by Solomon up to Partridge. Partridge with a big touch, and now it's O'Brien. I apologize. Brian wins the ball out of the air, plays it off the ESTEM player, wins it back to himself, and ultimately it does end up going off ESTEM on that sideline. And we have a throw for Vilonia. Big throw from Kaufman to Garza. Garza trying to get the ball out wide to McCrory. McCrory flips it on to O'Brien, who headers out. Oh, collision with the keeper. Hope everyone's okay there. Big jump by Sean. Runs into the keeper. Ball goes out the baseline. Goal kick for, hold on. Oh, yeah, there's a substitution occurring during that goal kick. Into the game for Vilonia. Number 16, Ryan Hale, replacing number 7, Sam Kaufman. 6:55 remaining. And we'll do this again. Big touch this time. Martin's able to get in front of it. Martin to McCrory. But ESTEM able to come away with it. Oh, missed touch. And McCrory unable to get it. And ESTEM's going the other way. Big touch by ESTEM. Good play, ball on. Garza there for Vilonia. Solomon was in a foot race, but Garza beat both of them. Martin up to Usry. Usry with the flip around to Victor. Garza. Victor trying to get it to O'Brien. ESTEM's there, but it'll be a throw in for Vilonia. And now too many ball girls. Throw in Garza to Usry. Usry trying to send it across to O'Brien. O'Brien unable to get to it. Slicer has it. Slicer takes a shot. Keeper's there. 5:45 remaining. 8-0 Vilonia. Mitchell settles his ball at midfield. He's in the eagle. Sends the ball out to Hale. Hale sends it out to Partridge. Partridge views the field, flips on to McCrory. Offside called. And an indirect restart for ESTEM. Big touch here. Played off the ESTEM player's head. Ball, good turn. He's into the box. Martin's there to pressure. Garza gets a big stop. Oh, ball kicked out of Junior's hands. Mitchell was there regardless, but referee says the keeper had possession, and it'll be a restart for Vilonia. Quick touch out to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Garza. Garza sends the ball up. Oh, over by everyone. Usher's going to run this down and make at least them think about it. And McCrory comes away with it. ESTEM tries to center. Center controlled. Mitchell's there. Loose ball. Usher's able to win it down. Usher back to Martin. Martin to Ussery. Ussery to Solomon. Vilonia going to stop, take a breather here with just over 4 minutes remaining. Solomon out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Solomon. Solomon up to McCrory. McCrory out to Slicer. And here we go. Big touch by Slicer. A little too big. It's not going to stop Sean from running, but he's about 3 seconds too late for that one as their keeper's able to pick this up. And we're going the other way. Big touch lands just inside the eagle, bounces outside the circle. And ESAM possesses. Oh, good through pass there, but he was off. Offside called on ESTEM. It was a good run. He's not happy, and I think he may have a case, but what the ref sees is what the ref sees. And we'll have an indirect restart here. Mitchell taps the ball off to Solomon. Solomon line drive off the head of an ESTEM player, but backwards. You got Sean. He's going to pressure. The O'Brien is trying to do some damage in the box. And ESTEM comes away with it. Hale's there for Vilonia, but he loses it, and now ESTEM's going the other way. It looks like ESTEM's going to have 6 substitutions coming in here in a minute. Foot race between ESTEM and Solomon. Solomon turns, plays this ball down the sideline. I guess he didn't save it. And so that ball went out, and we'll have a throw in deep in the box for ESTEM. Both teams making some substitutions here. Into the game for Vilonia, number 18, Davin Partridge, and number 1, Kason Martin. And number 7, Sam Kaufman. So it looks like Sean O'Brien, Braden Solomon, and Abbott Mitchell are all going to get a breather. So just to reset, up top you have Zach Ussery. On the wings you have Kason Martin and Ethan Partridge. In the middle of the field you have Slicer, Garza, McCrory. Your back line is Ryan Hale, Davin Partridge, Sam Kaufman, Jance Martin, and you have Junior Garza in goal. Restart here with under 2 minutes remaining. Throw in for ESTEM. Throwing into the box. Davin Partridge is there. High kick back. ESTEM's there to pick it off. Still in the box. Takes a shot, and collision between a couple of Vilonia players after the shot, and it's a goal kick for Vilonia. Kaufman shoves off Garza and decides he's going to send it. Big touch. And Ussery is alone now. Kaufman's touch is alone. Ussery straight into the keeper. Just unable to hit by the keeper. And we have a Martin gets to it first, gets it up to Victor Garza. Garza looking, takes a big touch, too big. Can't get his body around it. And we'll have a goal kick for ESTEM with 45 seconds remaining. We'll see how interesting the last 45 seconds of this game is. I can't imagine it's going to be too much, but I've seen weirder things. 37 seconds remaining. Big touch by ESTEM with 20 seconds remaining. Played by McCory. McCory flips it up. Partridge now into the box. Gets the ball down. Pushes foot. Oh! ESTEM's keeper's there. And now ESTEM, big punt. Hale plays the ball out of the air, out of the sideline. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's your ball game. So that's your ball game. Your final score is Vilonia 8, ESTEM 0. We'd like to thank all of y'all for tuning in and watching. Thank you for listening to us all season. I'm not. I know we're not going to be allowed to stream visually the state tournament, but we're going to figure out what our options are and see what we can't do to help you state action. Stay tuned, and if we can go live, we will. And if not, this has been a great season. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in next season as we'll continue broadcasting Vilonia soccer. Thank you for all your time.